It's been pretty windy lately, and I got a lot of leaves in my pool, and a lot of them have sunk down to the bottom of the pool, and I need to clean them all out. So luckily, I got this pool vac sent to me to make a video about. This is a handheld pool vac right here. It's battery powered. I got it all charged up. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the pool and see how it does. Just going to go ahead and turn it on by pulling it back. I'm trying to go slow here. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to kick up all the dirt and stuff that's on the bottom of the pool here. Because if you go too fast and kick it all up, it'll just end up floating in the water and you won't be able to vacuum it up. I think we're supposed to keep it submerged underwater there. Might do a little bit better if it's got water in it. So just kind of keep the water coming in there. Feels like it works a little bit better and has better suction while there's water in there. So if you're doing a high step like this, you want to get some water in there. So you can see how it did here. Definitely got those steps cleaned up there. You can see where it's cleaned and where it hasn't. This area looks pretty dirty down here. I'll put the pull on it and see if I can clean these steps here. Here's everything that comes in the box. You get the pool vac right here, and then you get the handle for it there. It's got a nice long handle. Looks like it's adjustable there. And then you get the vacuum part right here. It's got the brushes and the rollers on there. A couple different fittings there. You get a power cord, and you get, looks like this is a foam filter right here. Looks like a nice filter. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing together. There's a handle right here. So you just pull that handle, and then you can open this up here. And then the filter instructions look like it shows the filter up at the top. So we can open this right here. And in the picture here, it shows the little dots there facing down. Take this out here so it's a little easier to see. Put the filter in the top there with the little dots facing down. And then I just clip that in there. And then this has got grooves in it, so it just slides back in here like that. And then this has got rounded on one side and then flat on the back. So you just put that together like this. And then you take this right here and you push it forward, and now it's locked in place there. And then it looks like this piece right here goes on the bottom of the vacuum. There's a little slat right there and one right here, so we can just line those up. So you just push it in there and you'll hear it click, and now we know it's in. And then this piece right here, this will go on right there. There's two nibs on here, and there's two holes in there. So that's clipped in there. And then there's one hole on the back here. You just push that there so that pops through. So you can see you got a pretty nice long handle on here. And this handle adjusts too, so we can make it even longer. And then it also has a handle right here. And then this one just goes in like this. If you want a shorter handle and you just want to get a shallow area, you can use it like this. And this area right here is the power station. That's where the plug goes right there. All right, so I got everything together here. I got the longer pull handle, I got the pool vac. It's blinking red and it's charging up here. and then when it's all charged, it should be blue, and then we'll take it out to the pool. All right, it looks like the light turned blue here. Now we can go ahead and unplug it. And then it's got this nice seal right here to protect the power supply right there. Fits in there pretty nice. Just gonna unclip this right here. And then I'll put the pull on there. There's also a really nice pull on this thing. You just twist this here like this, and then you can raise this here. It's got two of them. So you can see how long this gets here. That's pretty good size. It goes longer than my awning here. So yeah, this is pretty nice size right here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this area down here. I don't think I need it this long for it though. All right, same thing here. I'm just gonna turn it on. And I'm gonna go slow so I don't kick it up there. I don't wanna kick up all that debris. I wanna just vacuum it up. Yeah, I have a pool vac, a suction side pool vac hooked up to my pool, but it won't get up on these steps here. It doesn't climb the steps, it just gets the bottom of the pool. And even there, it still missed some leaves because it's been pretty bad. I had a lot of wind and a lot of leaves blowing around. Oh, be careful when you pull it out of the water there. You see that? I pulled it up and it started spraying water out, so be careful of that there. And like I said, if you're going to do the steps up here, get some water in there, because it works better when it's got water in it. I like how it's a scrubber too. And not only does it vacuum, but it scrubs really well. All right, I'm just going to turn it on and go down here and see if I can get these little bit of leaves and sticks and stuff at the bottom of the pool. Another thing I noticed too is you want to make sure that the yellow part is on the top, so you're vacuuming like this. If you vacuum like this, you're not going to get, it's not going to touch the bottom there. So you want to make sure you have the yellow part facing up, that yellow strap part. That way you can tell it's the top, and then it'll get a nice connection to the bottom of the pool there. So you can see how much it got out of there. It did a really good job. Yeah, this pool vac's pretty nice. All right, let's go ahead and open it up and look inside here. Just open that up there. See, there's the filter and all the little leaves and stuff in there. Got all those little leaves out of there, and then it got a lot of that algae and stuff. It absorbed it into the filter instead of kicking it back out into the pool. So it's really nice that it has this filter on here. I think this filter separates it from the other pool vacs. So yeah, this thing's pretty nice. All right, I got the screen all cleaned up there. I got the filter all cleaned up in here. Let's put this back in there like that. the top back on here. Just make sure you push it in. All right, so there you go. I tested out the pool vac and it worked great. I got a lot of leaves in my pool, a lot of dirt in the bottom of my pool, so I'm really glad I got this thing to help me get it all cleaned up with.